This is not a message, but a warning or notice to people of Earth. Hello, I have a few things to say. Well, first off, I do apologize with my slow progression in my artwork of late. This is because of the problems people have thrown on me with not understanding me the artist, and the work which is my art that I create. 4 of my Facebook accounts have been disabled, leaving me isolated from most of my friends, family and fans. The problem is the NSA etc shit. People have been using me as an experiment for their measures. They succeeded in banning from DeviantArt, and now they're trying with Facebook or whatever. I can only see and observe this stupid and silly act of this nonsense imposed onto me and see it just the political ideology that gets shoved down my throat and up my ass like some hentai tentacle rape doll who monster feeding off my creative life essence, slowing me down and trying to put me into a box of borders and boundaries of what to draw and what not to draw. I had this shit with my Earth parents trying to bring me up. Why the fuck do you do this? Can't you see I do not comply or agree with your religio-political ideology, because it is not the truth, and it has no logic, reason and consciousness. Hello, do you even understand me and respect my values? How do you expect me to respect yours when you don't respect mine and shove yours down my throat and punish me if I don't comply like some testicle-brained Billy? Since 11 years ago from Ananania giving me the inspiration to work on my art, society had always objected with the battle hammer, as if the task of making me struggle with torment had been passed on from my Earth parents to society as a whole, particularly so-called authority, to try and lower my IQ and consciousness with fear and punishment to a level they feel they can manipulate and control. Fortunately, my extraterrestrial experiences and my basic knowledge in star cultures has prevented me from falling into their pitiful mind games of following stupid rules, which do not make any sense at all, and they're only imposed on society to herd people like cattle. Yes, there is disclosure happening in regards to extraterrestrials, and what they do not wish to disclose as mentioned in public hearings is the arts and culture of extraterrestrials and the importance of sensuality, love and empathy, as the elite know about it and wish to only disclose about the fact of life on other planets, to manipulate this fact to the perspective for the last card agenda, or to market and make money around this fact, throwing in misinformation to mislead ignorant people away from the truth of the subject. This is what it's all about when they mention that people are not ready for some of this information within their speeches at the disclosure hearing. This sort of attitude and withholding information from people is not helping, especially if you wish the human beings of planet Earth to survive and integrate with the galactic family and community. Why push the last card anti-AT agenda? What do you gain from confusing people and generating so much hate and xenophobia to the point that Earth would remain quarantined and the people of the Earth who are ignorant from the truth and high consciousness of extraterrestrials get annihilated by your own stupid ideas of fakery and lust of power and control, trying to conquer Earth and the galaxy next? Laughable and sad. I have empathy for you, but I don't know why you choosing to be stupid and dumb and behave like lemmings. I have tried to say something, notify people on this planet that if they continue on what they are doing, they would self-terminate themselves, including all life on this planet. It seems to be that having a conversation with a brick wall is more successful. The reasons being ignored is 1, I do not have a big name out there, thus it is the excuse of not being creditable despite the fact of being an extraterrestrial hybrid. 2, I am part of the masses, and not seen as an individual, thus making me non-important. This does not apply to me only. Many people don't have a voice because of this perception created by the religio-political elite authority, where this perception had been branded onto me because I was not born in an elite family. The truth is there is only 28 years left for life to continue on this planet if there is no change. I have mentioned about Fukushima, nuclear power, renewable energy, UFO technology, 0-point, self-charging electric cars and so on. None of these ideas get to the people with the resources, and I end up smashing my brains against the wall of my flat in frustration and agony when hearing the stupendous decisions made in Parliament around their unintelligent decisions with the energy crisis, their decisions of austerity and cutbacks for funding more wars and planet raid, and their priority of economy and finance given more importance over people's lives and life on planet Earth as a whole. Like the famous 5-minute speech by Seven Suzuki when she was 9, had been ignored and was a warning at the time of 1992. What changes have been made when she addressed the UN? I myself have observed no change whatsoever. There seems to be excuses to hide and cover up the damages made by pollution that is affecting life on this planet, the decline in biodiversity, the climate change and more. You elite feel you have won and wish for an Armageddon, the war of wars, the last card fake alien invasion using the anti-AT agenda to implement a 1984 New World Order. The truth is, there is no future at all even if you have the plans to implement your old world order. You elite need to wake up to this fact and stop being the selfish cunts you are, and realize that Earth is not to be subdivided in countries and owned, that it is the home of all people, not only the people with money in their pockets. You go on at me trying to destroy, hide and censor my art as if you have won a battle or game with me, which I never played or participated in. The truth is you have lost already, and you have killed up to 7.2 billion people including yourselves in the not-too-distant future because of your stupidity and arrogance. Why go on about making my life a misery and pain when you would be dead within the next 29 years? I do not understand this stupidity, and I do not see any logical sense in your senselessness. There is only a future if this stupidity and mess stops right now. This is a notice, a warning, not a message. I do hope you take this seriously, and please think on your actions, your decisions, and stop running on automatic. Thank you. What is the point of trying to say something when it is going to be ignored? Me and my art continued to be bashed, and the planet raid continued. What is the fucking point? You have lost your stupid game, so quit pushing me to play it.